Hello everybody, this is JD again. Today I'm going to talk to you about something else. Something very interesting. Who serves who? Our government and you, the individual citizen. Our government should realize that the government is to serve the people, not the people to serve the government. But also, there is a service that is required that the government must have, and that is you, the people. You, the people, must also serve the government, as well as the government serves you. You pay taxes, you live by the law, and probably the most important service that you could do to the government is voting. You must consider your vote. That is a service to the government that is very essential and very important. And it is very much so needed. I have this gentleman at work, and I always talk politics. And I asked him to do something today, and he says he can't because it'd be hypocritical. He says our system is so screwed up, it's so messed up. If he was to participate in it, even though he agrees with a lot of things I say, it would be him being hypocritical. And then to find out he hasn't voted. He doesn't vote. So by him not voting, I guess, yeah, the government is screwed up because the government doesn't know what he wants. Just like you out there who don't vote. The government doesn't know what you want. A lot of people think that their votes don't count, especially the ones who write in. They don't realize that our government watches those very closely. Because when the write-in votes start increasing, and most of the time they're individuals writing their own names in, they realize that people are starting to get upset with the government. Then they turn and look. So yes, the government is aware of how you vote. And that is very important. And that's where you serve the government. You pay your taxes, you follow the laws, and you vote. Now in turn, the government is to serve you. The law-abiding, voting, paying taxes citizen of the United States of America. Not the world economy. When they decided to open up all of North America to the trade agreement, big business was in Bill Clinton's pocket. They knew they would not have to answer to unions in Mexico and in Canada. They knew they could get labor a lot cheaper in Mexico and Canada than in the United States. They knew the stranglehold that unions had on their manufacturing business, where they had to share their profits. So you had the North American Treaty, which opened up all North America and sent out jobs overseas. Chrysler advertises North American made cars. None in the United States though. Since after open, GM has moved all its plants, a lot of them, into Mexico. Ford had fought it, but it can't fight it no more. It is leaving the country. Other manufacturers were coming into this country are starting to move into Mexico because the labor is cheaper. They're having a boom in their economy. At the same time, we're losing a lot of jobs. Pretty soon, the illegal aliens in North America are going to start going into Mexico, because that's where the jobs are going to be, not here, the good paying jobs. opening up other treaties under the Clinton era has allowed companies like Thomasville, Gateway, and other manufacturing companies to move their manufacturing plants overseas. And then under the Clinton time, we started paying for their development so that they could develop through our taxes. We're paying companies to help develop. So big business was in Bill Clinton's pockets. And then come Bush, an oil man. Things are going to be different now. Yeah, big oil got in Bush's pocket. So what Clinton had not done destroyed, oil took care of the rest. They have both pocketed. So has your government served you, the American people? Have your government looked out for your interests, the American people? The past 16 years, I don't believe so. But for those of you who haven't voted, you got what you asked for. Nothing. Because you gave nothing. So this time, don't let it happen again. Get out there and vote. Get out there and look at the candidates. You know what I stand for. You know what I mean. And it's interesting because what I am saying must be important and must be right on the head. And the reason I say that is because I am now hearing another major candidate repeating the words I have been saying for the past 2 months. He has not been. He's been bashing the other guy. But now, all of a sudden, he talks about you, the American people, and you're hurting, and how you're paying too much in taxes, and how you're losing your jobs, and how your houses are going into foreclosures. 4 weeks ago he didn't. 2 weeks ago he didn't. And the thing is, he says these problems were happening and had started 30 years ago. And one of the senators was a senator for 26 years. Yet he was a senator too. And what has he done to prevent it from happening? Nothing either. His record is as good as the other guys. Nothing equals nothing equals nothing. And if one of those two you want to put in office, remember, nothing begets nothing. So do you want you to continue to be left out of the government and you not to matter? Or do you want you to count and someone in the White House listens to you 24/7, 365 days a year, not just election time? That's your choice. You decide who you want in the White House. You either write in me, JD, or you vote in the other guys. It's your choice. But are you the servants of our government, or is our government the servant of you? The way I look at it, government is supposed to serve its citizens, not the other way around. This is JD. Have a nice night.